Okay. Just wanna hold your hands. Pa, 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 pa. Good to hey kids. Wow, wow. Meow, 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 meow. Okay, let me close that. Yo, Kitsune! Hello, hello. How you doing? Kyoker. Hello, man. Boa tarde. Boa tarde. I'll go there. I started AFK fishing today on the new region, but I came back and my character was just standing still, not fishing at all. Because I think someone flagged up on me. So I ended up like not actually testing the new region. Because people were saying like it's actually decent money, but you need to get the red fishes. You need to drop one of the 100 mil fish at the very least. There. Oh, it's nighttime. I can't grind Orbiter during nighttime. Ooh. Wait. Yeah, I can't grind Orbiter during nighttime. I wanted to grind an hour because the Orbiter, the castle thing. Pansy said it was 4.9 bill for 24 hours. I assume Pansy was using the broken rod though, right? The fishing rod that's like really strong. I don't have that right now. Where's the pearl boxes? Because I think you get it from the pearl box, right? Maybe not. I guess not. I don't do FK activities, so I don't know. Yeah, the only thing I do FK right now is fishing. I know that if you want to, horse training can also be good money. But for horse training to be good money, it requires like a good setup. And it's actual work, basically. You need to actually put some effort in. I think I can grind Nymphomaray. During nighttime at least. So I think I'm gonna grind that. Yo, King, how you doing, man? Yeah, I mean, nighttime is a bit scary if I let the corruption thing pile up. It is still a bit scary on Nympha. But on Orbita, I am not going there during nighttime. That's for sure. Orbita is not a spot you want to grind on nighttime on Corsair. That shit would be way too sweaty. Okay. I think I have everything. Which one are the cheapest? Oh, the Edana drops are like pretty cheap now. Okay, I'll use that then. Okay. That way we can Crusader because you can keep your distance. Yeah. I mean, all you really need to do is dodge the attack of the small mobs, but if you're too focused on dodging the small mobs, you just like lose DPS, right? And our class is already pretty bad on Orbita, unfortunately. So having to worry about not dying is just gonna make you pull even less trash, and I don't want to deal with that, basically. I'm so over it. I am so over it. Oh, I'm stuck. Okay. I could do Marnie Realm, or I could just go one of the towers here. The thing is, I feel like running outside, I managed to bug the spot by accident, so I'm not sure if it's a good idea. But I'll try anyway. Okay. That, pop this, pop that. I'm gonna keep Agris because I wanted to do like a full hour of Agris at Orbited later. Just so I can post a video so people can watch kinda how to grind that. Okay, repair. Okay. You know what I could do? Nah, it's not worth it. I was thinking, yeah, fuck it. Yo, Idrak, how you doing, man? When is the Edana fight? In 1 hour, we know if we got picked, and then it's 5 minutes after that, I think. It's some shit like that. It's like at 7 CEST, you know if you got picked, and then you need to wait 5 minutes for the fight to start, and then if there was an Edana, the 1v1 would be at 7:30 or some shit like that. But yeah, like the chance of getting in is super low, because I don't have the highest gear score or Nymphomare for sure. So I'm rolling the 3 out of like 1,000, you know? I'm rolling like the 3 out of 1,000 chance of getting into that Edana fight, so it's very unlikely.
Chicken.
Thanks for the follow, Liquid Sword. Okay. I think the War of the Roses was like 30 minutes, huh? What a crazy War of the Roses. Let me take out my pets. I don't know how much you make here without Agris. So I guess I'll figure that out too. Okay, what else do I need? Drop rate. I guess I take the house buff. Like that. Okay, I'm not maxed out, but it's whatever. I'm close enough. Okay, found it. Let's go! Okay. What? I almost died instantly. Give me a second. Am I running the right shit? I think I am. Yeah, I am. Okay. I can't even you can't even like see Melancholy through the mobs during nighttime without worrying about dying, basically. I think I should be running, I think I should be running Bitternesses. I'm not running Bitternesses right now, I think I should probably have swapped. Since I already made the caps anyway. 13 to 15k? That seems like a lot, I'm gonna be real. That maybe makes sense, because I was doing like 12.6 at... oh, it's not this one. You can kinda keep like one of the mobs alive, and then he'll walk towards you, I think. Maybe not. Then I'll have to kill him next time. Seems like the mob like stays alive for a long ass time if you don't kill it. So maybe it's like worth to just skip low mobs. Oh. Kinda fucked up that. Yeah, cause like you see, it respawned anyway here when I got... Bro, shifty damage is so fucking sad. This shit is so pitiful. Oh, I need to kill the statue fast. Because during nighttime you definitely don't want high level of corruption. Why not Orbita? Because it's nighttime and you'll just die on Corsair. Like one mistake and the mobs kill you there. I am not gonna bother. If I had the new crystal then maybe, but even then, because of like the minus 30 DP that you get during the second phase, I don't think you can even keep at the DR caps with the crystal. Yeah, how are you doing, Riza? Like even near it's scary. Like I'm trying to like not turn my back to Simulankly through the mobs because they almost killed me earlier when I did it. Okay, I kind of fucked that up. Whatever. Should kill them all. Yeah. It's manageable. It's not manageable on some classes. Like it's an evasion class, Riza. This is an evasion class, which means like no DR self buff, lower DR, base DR as well. And at the same time, it's like a class that has a lot of slow skills. If I'm worried too much about not dying, I just start like basically pulling less trash, right? Like way less. Because I can't commit to skills or anything, like it's just not worth the trouble. It is not worth the trouble. Yeah, and that way I get to test a bit more of Nymphomera, because I haven't really grinded this spot too much. I need to be careful with fucking Z-buffing in the middle of the pack. Not the greatest idea, I would say. I guess looks kinda chill. It is. As long as you don't let like the fucking thingy stack up too much, the debuff. Because then it becomes a bit annoying. Yeah, that one's gonna survive. I'm not gonna bother. Maybe. Okay, I will bother. She's super low now. Bro, Jesus, how the fuck did that not die? Started fragment. Oh, wrong direction. I think the boss is about to spawn. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Now this is where I need to be careful because I died once while fighting this boss because it does a lot of damage. Like during nighttime, this guy actually hits like a truck. Okay. What's up, Yokingege? Are you jamming? Are you winning? I'm always winning. How you doing, Lum? Aren't you always a winner if you play Corsair? I think so. Oh, this guy survived. Here? I think that's updated, but I'm not sure. To be real. Okay. The only good part is that I can actually do 4 events on this spot. I don't get like cucked like in Orbita where I can't reach 6 bosses, you know? Here at least, like I can exactly do the 4 events that everyone else can. Because I'm pretty sure no class can do 5. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe there's some classes that can do 5, but I haven't really paid too much attention to results here. The only results I was paying attention was from Orbita and from the first spot. Because the first spot I was paying attention because Garmot has like really low numbers on the first spot for some reason. And I think it's because a lot of people are just grinding that spot without the blue circle. Like they just let it bug because they don't know it's a mechanic, and then they just pull like half the trash they should be pulling because of that. I didn't do my Garma towers. Oh, I have my... Yeah, I have my Discord closed, I forgot. I'm opening Discord just to check. If I die, you're getting blamed, Pansy. Ethereum? Yeah. I think you forgot to put Agris on the last one, by the way. Yeah. Or maybe not. 26k? Oh, it's an Agris coin. Okay, my bad. I didn't pay attention. Is Agris coin the same as just grinding with Agris? I think it's better, no? I think Agris coin is better than Agris. But I don't remember, to be fair. Bro, the fucking tricksters turn around way too fast, I don't know why. It's just 50% less amount than Agris. Zero bugged hours, exactly. And you're doing like 13k trash without Agris. You know? While people are complaining that they pull like 15k with Agris. And the only way they are pulling 15k with Agris is if they're letting the spot get bugged, man. Or if they're like grinding below the AP cap or some shit. Because the spot doesn't... If your class is like some AoE, I don't see like how you could get like class diff there. Especially because the spot seems like pretty much the same for every class. Oh, that's the one that was on the other pack. Sometimes the spot is bugged already when you start. Yeah, but if you go into a spot that's bugged already, just move to another one. Unironically. Because grinding with this spot bugged, grinding with the first area with the spot bugged, it's basically the same as grinding half of the trash, right? You're basically just griefing yourself. You can spend like 5 minutes with your buff and shit. You can spend 5 minutes trying to look on the spot, or take the time to go to Marnie Realm, and you'll get compensated with more money by doing that, you know. And it's really easy to know if the spot is bugged because the circle is supposed to appear like 2 minutes into the grind. So if you don't see the circle 2 minutes into the grind, you already know it's bugged. Yeah, overall, like the spots should be like fairly the same for every class. Maybe like a bit better if you have AoE, but not like immensely better. Because the next wave spawns like after... The next wave spawns even if you have like three mobs alive. Which is like a lot. There's some spots that the next wave only spawns if there's like 1 mob alive. But when it's this forgiving, in terms of like amount of mobs that can be alive, it makes it much better for every class, basically. Okay, why the fuck is the AI? Okay, I see it. Perfect. Okay. The outcome so fast? Yeah, they really do. The only problem is if you basically move a lot. If you move around a lot and you aggro mobs on different spots, then you get fucked because when they attack, they stay on the same spot for like 5 seconds. It's extremely obnoxious how long the cast animations on some of the mobs in that spot is. Like the shamans take basically 5 seconds to cast a skill. Or to finish casting. Why am I dying so fast? Oh. Meow, 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 meow. You know a thing that the Edana fight needs? A way to spectate matches as well. But we'll never get it. We never get a spectator mode like for live matches because they couldn't even implement that for AOS. Let alone for this new content, you know? Like, I would say it would be extremely entertaining if you could just watch the match, you know? Oh, my shift goes on cooldown. Oops. Where's the statue? I think it's on the other side. Okay, I'll go kill it after this pack. There she is. Ooh, I shouldn't have overflowed there. The mobs were not hittable yet. Let me do that. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna see today how the Edana shit goes. Like, if I don't get picked, I'll just look around on some streams to see how it goes. But I am planning, much likely, on making a rant video about it to see if PA watches. To see if PA watches it and does something about it, basically. Because this content can still be saved if PA actually like tries to fix it. You know? So we need to give feedback while they're still focused on the new region, because otherwise you get the same issue as you had with War of the Roses, I think. Because after PA passes a content, they never look at it again for years, right? Like, they're not gonna balance War of the Roses for another like year or 2 years. For example. Rant Pog, yeah. And I listened to feedback, because last time I did a rant was because of the Node War system. And I listened some feedback from Blue Squadron, because I sent him the video for him to give his thoughts, not on stream, just on Discord. And Blue gave me like some tips to make videos like that. So I'm gonna try to make the video a bit better this time. Yeah, hopefully it gains some traction, because believe it or not, Pearl Abyss gets 2 types of like feedback. The only feedback they listen is 2 types. Forum feedback that's sent to them by by our CM team, basically. And videos, because they can just they can use the auto translate system on videos. They can use the auto translate system from YouTube to kind of understand better what we're saying. Like, that's the only two fucking things they'll watch, basically. Now, even if they listen to the feedback, that's listening. That's not doing anything about it, right? They can listen to feedback or get the feedback and then do nothing about it. That's a different story, I would say. Yeah, right? Like, if they're gonna do something about it or not, or accept the feedback, that's a different story. But it's better to somehow get your feedback out than to just sit on it and not say anything about it. I think the only time giving feedback doesn't work is for class balance. Like, that's when giving feedback is the worst, because they actually don't care about what you say for class balance. You can give up on that part. You can make 10 videos about class balance and they wouldn't do shit about it. You can make a video showcasing like 10,000 bugs that your class has, and they'll maybe fix one, you know? It is what it is. Contamination level increased. No. I wish this part of the event was like a bit longer. Oh well. Where are the mobs? Oh, found them. We're still spawning. That's a wall of text, hold on. Yeah, I'm gonna have to read that in parts so I don't die because it's nighttime. Balance in the tree for me points that they are happy with the way the hierarchy has been for a long time. Hold on. Okay, I'll leave that one alive, fuck it. They'll maybe nerf one thing kind of sometimes, but otherwise they just make the numbers bigger at the some relative strength level of the most classes of these people. You mean like PvE wise, or are you talking about PvE changes or PvP in this case? Because for PvE I very much like feel like it's mostly that way, where they don't want to, they try to not nerf too much. Like, they take the approach of not nerfing too much on PvE, but then randomly they will nerf stuff, and you'll be like, why did they nerf this? And then make Class X even more broken than this was, right? Like, that's something that I don't understand, by the way. Because like, they try to avoid nerfing shit, but then they will nerf shit and make other shit even more broken than what they nerfed was. Like, just look at this patch with Suck Witch, for example. They randomly nerf Awakening Witch, and then buff the spec that was even better already. Just because Awakening Witch was like too popular for being easy. They want us to think they're balancing the game. I mean, they never balance the game. And I don't think you want a balanced game, in a sense, right? Games shouldn't be too balanced, because otherwise they become stale, right? If a game is too balanced, it becomes stale. So I understand why they don't want like everything to be the same, but at the same time on PvE, that's the specifically PvE, that's where the game should be stale, because you want every class to perform about the same on PvE. On PvP it's a different thing. There the game shouldn't be stale. But on PvE, like, the game should be stale. And the only reason the game is not stale is because if they make some classes better than others, they just make more money. Because people will re-roll, they'll buy weight, they'll buy exchange coupons, you know. Like that's the only reason they don't want to make PvE balanced. You can't tell me there's other reasons besides that. Because like that's the only reason. Because I guarantee you that one day they'll just come in and randomly buff Corsair so hard that it will become like the most broken class in the game, just to get a lot of people to reroll to the class and buy weight, buy exchange coupons, etc. Like, and they'll do the same for Suck Valk because she's also shit. They'll do the same for Meiwa because she's also shit. You know, like one of those classes will eventually be so broken randomly just because they want people to reroll to it to get some money. But yeah. Insane outliers for both AP and underpower, yeah. I mean, that's what I was saying, right? Like, it's fine if the difference between the most broken and the least broken is like 10%. But on BDO PvE, the difference between the top grinder and the bottom grinder was always like 30, 40% in some cases. You know? Especially because some spots can be like, some classes can abuse some spots and make them even like more money just because of the kits they have. Like look at Orbita. Orbita has a spot where you can double tower, and because you can double tower at that spot, classes like Awakening Witch can literally pull 30 or 40% more trash than everyone else if they do the spot correctly. Like that, you have like that's one example, for example, right? And you had the same issue at Trolls, Quintil. Quintil, you can just double pull packs, and so classes that had like really high burst, like Awakening Sage, could always pull way more trash than everyone else because they could just double pull packs. On Old War, some class, yeah, but that's PvP balance, right? PvP balance, like, I don't know. PvP balance is really hard to get. Because then you have like classes that are better at large scale, classes that are better at 1v1s, classes that are better at diving in the ocean and swimming. You know? So PvP balance I won't even comment, because it is what it is. The only problem with PvP balance that PA has is that they take a long time to nerf stuff that's obviously overperforming. Right? Like they are very slow with changes that are obviously needed. And they do it because, well, again, makes them more money. Because if they nerfed something that was broken right away, people would just stop re-rolling. Because they would know that a month later the class would be back to being just good and not broken, right? But yeah, there's definitely cases where there's classes that are really bad on everything and classes that are really good on everything, right? That's for sure. Because you have classes like Sexerker that excel at every type of content, and you have classes like Awakening Meiwa, which should honestly just be removed from the game at this point because no one plays it, right? I think a big problem as well is that PA tries for every class to be somewhat playable in small scale, and because of that they always do the thing where they buff classes that are good in large scale but bad in like 1v1 and shit like that. Because like look at the amount of changes that Suck Ranger and Archer got over the years to try and make them relevant in AOS, and all it did was make them even more broken in large scale every time. every time they change those classes to make them more relevant in AOS, it just made them more broken in large scale. That's it. And they are still shit in AOS at the end of the day. They are less shit than they used to be, but they are still shit. Yeah. But I mean, they also buffed Awakening Land, right? The Awakening Land got a lot of like protection bugs and buffs and shit like that over the last year for the same reason. They wanted to make her better in large scale, and all it did was just making it more broken in small scale. Like they do the same for both sides, yes. Instead of like understanding that classes have roles, they try to make every class good at every role for some reason. That's like, one day they'll just like buff Suck Striker to be good at anything besides 1v1s, right? Like look at Suck Striker. That class fucking sucks if it's not a 1v1. And one day I guarantee PA will try to buff it to be good at large scale, and the class is gonna be like the most broken shit ever when that happens. Well, I let it level up to level 3. Unfortunate. And she's, yeah. But the thing about large scale is that classes like LAN, you still have uses for them. You can still put them on like flex teams, cannon squads, like anything that requires skirmishing. LAN does well in large scale. She just doesn't do well on main raid. That's it, right? Why do you need every class to be good on main raid? You don't. Like, you just don't. Personally, I think we need to buff Witch in PvP. I feel like Suck Witch is fine. It's just because every other ranged DPS in the game besides like Awakening Wuza and Awakening Corsair, basically like, because Suck Witch is worse than Suck Wizard and worse than Ranger, Archer and Awakening Doza, people don't want to play her. Because I feel like if you play Suck Staff well, you can still do stuff, you know? But it's not like a crazy class. As for Awakening Witch, they have been buffing her, like, over the time. And I feel like she's not, like, completely fucking victim as she used to be. But she'll never be, like, a crazy class on large scale unless you're building tanky with it. And if you build tanky, you're just a support class. Like, your damage is gonna lack. At least you have like some decent CCs, but in general you were support class on the main raid. And in my opinion, I'd rather have Awakening Witches as like support classes and shit like that, and Valks than Shais. Shais ruin the game, but the Witches and Valks are like way more fun to play around at least. And I nail see the top guild running a tank ball of that. Yeah, I mean, that's the same shit here, right? Like, everyone's running fucking DR on Uncapped. That's why Uncapped is super unfun right now, Blam. Like, Uncapped is super unfun right now because of the DR meta. And if it's not DR, it's evasion players with DR on top, which is the same shit. But like, it doesn't matter, cannons and ballistas are still really important on node wars, right? And having a LAN or whatever on a node war can be important to protect cannons. But in general, people can also just sit with main raid on the cannons. So when that happens, then yes, your fucking flex squad doesn't mean anything, because you can just protect with main raid. Yeah. Either way, like, that's all the uses, right? You can also keep lands in base to protect against body throwers, because they have good combo damage, you know. Like, I would say there's still some uses in large scale for those type of like skirmish classes. Like if I go watch a Mervis stream from our guild, he usually like top 5 to 10 in the scoreboard on our side of the guild, and he plays Awakening Land on flex. I would say it's still like somewhat okay. Why no Orbiter? Because it was nighttime, Bront. And I don't want to grind Orbiter during nighttime on this class. Like, I already almost die here. Imagine on Orbiter. Yo, Blaze, how you doing, man? You can awaken his line on Siege, just trying to win. I mean, you can definitely bring better classes, right? All I'm saying is that you can play it. Because like if you think about it, bringing 70% of the classes into Siege is griefing in general, right? If you're not playing Archer, Ranger, Shy, Zerker, Doza, let me think. Like Ashe, Sage, both gauntlets, you know, like those are the classes that are not griefing when you bring them to Siege. Everything else is a grief, like I don't know. Funny enough, on uncapped is even more of a grift, but at least if you go uncapped with shit classes, it's fine, you know? Because on uncapped, even a shit class can get fits and do damage. Because you're not relying on your base stats and 10,000 DR on top, you know? Because you're just relying on your base stats, that's what I meant. Sorry. People limited every class to 5 on Siege. I feel like people would complain so hard about that. I would really like that though, but I feel like people would complain too hard about limiting classes on Siege. Oh, I forgot to mention Sork. Sork is also broken. So you're also not griefing if you bring it. Both specs. Where's the... Okay, I found it. Yo, Tristan, how are you doing? Is it off? When is Edana getting selected? In 23 minutes. Like, I was reading patch notes to figure out how it works, and it said that if you get selected, an icon appears on the right side of your screen or left or whatever. And then you have 5 minutes to join the fight with the gear you want. And once you're inside, I don't think you can swap gear. And apparently you can't like go in with full DP either. You need to meet the requirements that are needed to beat the boss, which is honestly really good because otherwise it would just be a full DP fiesta, right? Any reason to grind over Orbita? As I was saying earlier, it's because it was nighttime when I started. And Orbita during nighttime just one-shots you if you're not careful. Especially on an evasion class, because you don't have any DR self buffs. No DR self buffs, no base DR being I either. Can you show your PvP add-ons? I mean, I can after this hour, but I don't have them right now. But I don't think they're even that good. Because I did them like kind of fast, because I didn't want to bother with PvP when they did the PvP the add-on changes. I will need to look at them and see if they're even good right now. Need to leave in 15 minutes. I will 100% be selected for the Edana thing. I don't know if you got penalty for not showing up, by the way. I don't know if it works like War of the Roses, where you would be banned for a month. Or 2 months even. Lime, were you here when last time I was complaining about the Edana shit? And I was trying to like make make some paint, some shit on paint that looked really bad. Probably not. Okay, you didn't see it then. So I was trying to like make I was trying to make some drawings on paint, but that shit looked really fucking bad. Because it was the Google Drive version of Paint, which is really shit. Everyone but PA was aware of how shit the idea was. Yeah, I mean, it has good things like the Edana itself, the rewards that Edana gets, and being a the Edana, that's cool. You know, I don't think they fucked up on that sense. It's the whole thing with selecting the Edana that's really bad. I overflowed a bit too early. You need to make the zone close to an arrow with flat terrain. Oh, does it not close to an arrow with flat? That's why I want to watch it today before I start ranting on the video, by the way. Because the only thing I was making on my PowerPoint presentation was talking about the selection and how the HP win is the most dumb shit ever. Those are like my 2 main points. Is that HP win is stupid, and the way they select the Edanas that fight is stupid as well. Those are like my 2 main points right now. And I also say how to fix it. And for the HP thing, it's so easy to fix. Because you can either use amount of kills instead of HP, or you can use damage done. And that way, if someone is playing like a pussy and just running away, not fighting anyone, if they stay until the end alive, they can't win by HP because they did no damage or they got no kills, you know? Like, it's so easy to fix. So fucking easy. Like, you just make a point system where, like, oh, if you got a kill, you get 3 points. If you got an assist, you get 1 point. You know, like shit. Is just make it like that, and that way, people that are running away like pussies or staying in stealth because they play Suck Ninja like a fucking annoying ass bitch, they don't get rewarded. Like, it's not that hard. Like, that system would be more than fine. Yo, Pursuit, how are you doing? Oh, did you whisper me again? I think that your message got drowned by guild chat. You know Armin will choose it again? I mean, 100%. I think they would... I thought they would like think about it after watching Armin just literally choose their whole tournament. But I guess they didn't, huh? The only thing they thought about was like, oh, if we don't let Armin go with full DP, then it's fine. That's what they thought, by the way. Honestly, today a Mystic with tech armor literally set up on the platform. Yeah, I heard that. I didn't see the video, but I heard that. My GM. Oh, yeah. I mean, I'm pretty sure we have Node War VODs, because that's what every guild does now for trials. I don't think anyone does like BA trials anymore, because knowing how to 1v1 on your class doesn't mean shit nowadays. Oh wow, you know how to 1v1 on your class? Does that mean you're gonna be a good Node War player? The answer a lot of times is no. Because a lot of people just don't follow calls. They are not vocal in voice chat in the platoon comms. And 1v1ing has nothing to do with being good at large scale, basically. The only thing it shows is that you know how to play your class mechanically. But if you're just doing whatever you want on large scale, then you're also just griefing the guild. So it's way easier to just murk people in, let them vote Node War vote trial, and then you put someone that plays the class reviewing the vote and seeing if they know how to play the class, and if they're following calls, etc. Right? That's all that matters. Like right now, I'm pretty sure for our guilds, if a Sork, like an Awakening Sork or a Suck Corsair trial, Downtime asks me to review the vote, basically. Can borrow any modern votes? Yeah, but what I was saying is that a lot of guilds ask for it now. Like, the only guilds that won't ask for Node War VOD trials are the ones that don't even have a trial, I think. Your shock is crazy. I mean, I still know how to play it, and I still know how it's played, so I can look at the Sork VOD and tell if someone is like playing it well or not, basically, right? It's not that hard. If you know how to play a class, you can still tell if someone knows what they're doing or not. Maybe my standards are a bit high though, because most of the Awakening Sorks that we had in Unpred were pretty good at the class, right? So maybe my standards for a good Sork player is a bit high, because I'm used to watching GM, Solex, Chop when he was in the guild. We also had fuck, who else did we have? We had Luke at some point as well on the guild, right? Would you mind explaining how this spot works? Jorodex, go on my YouTube channel. I have a guide for this spot. Yo, Apply, thanks for the raid. I appreciate it. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome in. Did Apply get the Edana? I know he didn't. Ooh, I got the Devil Ring. W.
Chimkin!
Chimkin! If only you had me on Wiz. Real. Yeah, as I was saying, like my standard for Sorks might be a bit too high, just because when I was reviewing Sorks on Unpred, the people I was reviewing were like the really good ones for the most part.
Chimkin!
Chimkin! Thanks for the follow, Potins. Blasphemy killing fishes when you're a fish yourself.
Chicken.
That's not blasphemy. I should do more damage to them even.
Chicken.
Thanks for the follow, Wagyu and Arteris. I appreciate it.
Chicken.
Meow, meow. Okay,
Stop
3 minutes.
getting fucking kills! Chicken! Don't fucking clown!
Is my SNS grid sword bots? I mean, maybe. You send them in with you being vocal, and maybe that counts, you know? Because as I said, a big part of us doing Node War votes is because we have like platoon comms, and we like to recruit people that talk in voice chat. I think most Node War guilds nowadays do the same, because Node War is much more fun when people are talking in like platoon comms. That's why I'm in the guild, because I'm a yapper. Shut up, you yoking gay. Are you over clearing here? I mean, sometimes on some packs, but like it's not like consistent, because sometimes the tricksters, I don't get back attack on all of them, you know. But I also play. I don't think there's like a concept of over clearing here. I think as soon as you kill like 6 or 7 mobs, they start respawning on the other side after a couple seconds, you know? Because the pack, there's only one pack around the tower. And you need to kill this pack for the next one to start respawning. I don't quite know the amount of mobs you need to kill though for the next pack. It could be like almost all of them, or it could just be the big guy. I'm not sure, to be fair. Oh, perfect. That thing spawned on an actual good spot. There's no way. Okay. Literal rotation. Yeah, it basically is. The fuck happened? My mobs were going like outside of the grand spots. Arigato. Oh, I need to do this. Chimken! Thanks for the follow, Catless. I think it's the last pack. I grinded without Agris for the first time here. Chimken! Hello, Warstam. Okay. How much money was that? Let's go back to town, because if we get picked, I need to buff up. If we get picked for Edana. Which is very unlikely, let's be fair. Very unlikely we even get picked. Player selections in 9 minutes, yes. Okay, let me open Garmot to add this. We got 12.3k trash, which seems about right. You can definitely do more on a better class, but this is not bad either. 112 Blackstones, 75 Ancient Spirit Dust, 50 Kafras, 5 of the pities that don't sell. This year are completely useless, by the way, because they don't sell. We got 5 end times, which is kind of shit, but we got 13 Bond PTs. And 1 Devil Ring. Okay. So, altogether, that was 2.3 bill. 2.3 bill without Agris. And 2.6 if you count the Devil Ring. That much not yet start. No. It's in 7 minutes. Yo, Changbang. I hate you, by the way. They need to nerf your class. It's too broken. But yeah, 2.3 bill without a Devo, 2.6 with a Devo. That's pretty decent, I would say. I would say that's pretty decent money for no Agris. It's kind of hard to have Agris for all of these new spots if you grind more than 2-3 hours a day now. I think eventually PA will do a buff to Agris where you're gonna start recovering more Agris daily. Like they're probably gonna make like 50k Agris daily and increase the cap to like 200k, maybe 250. Like I guarantee you they're gonna add a journal or something to do that. Because the game like the money is very much becoming a lot about having Agris or not. Because some of these spots, if you have Agris, you can pull like 1 bill extra easily. Why are you laughing, Chang? Do you not agree with me? Suck range is fucking broken on large scale. I fucking hate it. In between getting like perma hit staggered by it and perma one shot, the class also doesn't get fucking CC'd and doesn't have stamina issues, crazy mobility. Fuck ranger, man. I was actually losing it yesterday because we were pushing into a raid. We were pushing into a raid that had like 40 more people than us, so 40 to 30 more people. And you guys had like 10 suck rangers. Whenever I tried to like dash in or out, I would just get perma, it staggered, and it wouldn't move. I would be doing this skill and I wouldn't move. At one point, at one point I was on the water. I started swimming below the water, and my character refused to move forward, even though I had like the mermaid passive that gives me a boost. I'm gonna show you. The cap siege yesterday was fun. Until we had to fight Mythic, it was fun. After that, it was fucking obnoxiously boring and frustrating, because there's no way you're pushing through a bridge into 100 people as a smaller raid. Like, how the fuck are you supposed to do that? You're not. But yeah, I was doing this. You see how I transform into a mermaid and I swim faster? I was here, like, at this depth. I did the mermaid skill, a ranger started hitting me, and I didn't move. Like, I was just getting it staggered so much that my character didn't move forward, and I died. Like, what's the point of having movement below the water when you can just get it, when people just cancel it with one attack? I got 50 water kills. My problem wasn't the water kill in this case. It was literally the fact that I'm casting a skill that's supposed to dash me underwater, and it just doesn't. Because I'm being hit staggered by a ranger spamming one skill. It's so dumb. It's so fucking dumb. Did you watch Oscar and Bob review the siege? I watched a bit only. I didn't watch it fully. I left the siege like 2 hours in, because I was hungry and I didn't want to push the bridge anymore. Like, I was like, fuck this. 1v1ing Orca was fun, but once we had to start pushing the bridge because of the ballistas and shit, I fucking lost my mind. Like, especially because you can't skirmish on Corsair, right? Like you can't bomb or skirmish on Corsair anymore because they reduced our damage. So when the siege becomes just body throwing and a lot of like skirmishing around, it's just unfun. The only time I had fun was when we actually were having like 1v1 raid fights with Orca. That's when I was having fun. I thought it was a shit show anyway. Yeah, I know. I wasn't even expecting us to win. I thought it was gonna be a 4-hour siege and our side would just lose. Cause like that's what was expected. Let's be real. Okay. Oh, right. I need to swap to PvP add-ons. And if I don't get picked, I go back to PvP. I think I need to go with the can art, by the way. Because I don't have the gear to go in without the can art, I think. Guess I would have won if Mythic wasn't trying to... lost, yeah. Yeah, that's what I say. Like, I thought we were gonna lose. Good luck on Edana tournament. I don't think I'm getting picked. I barely meet the Nympha caps. Like, I'm definitely not the top 7 gear score. And even if I was, I'm level 64. So I would lose the the level tiebreak to get in. Chimken, thanks for the follow, Zen Keirito. What happens if you don't show up to Edana? I didn't see any penalties on the patch notes, so I'm not sure if you get banned. But on War of the Roses, you get a 2 months ban. So I wouldn't risk it. I wouldn't actually risk it. Well, it's 6. I don't think we got picked. Because he would appear, right, if we got picked. I don't know how this works. Maybe here on the war thing? No, there's nothing here. 10 candidates have been selected, yeah. Yeah, I don't have a symbol. I think if I was picked, something would appear on my screen. Yeah. You can't even like spectate, right? Can we see a list somewhere? No, I don't think you can see the list. I don't think you can spectate. I don't think you can do anything. Which is like another fumble. Is that you can't spectate anything. You can't see the lists. You can't. Like I'm going to the castle to see if maybe it appears there or something, but I don't think it does. I think there's supposed to be some UI at the castle guy. Yeah, I'm going there, but I'm pretty sure. From the patch notes, I was reading patch notes before stream to understand how it worked, and it said that if you got picked, you would get like a symbol up here. You know where the boss splits symbol is usually? They said you had like a symbol there. It's to minimize the chance of people teaming up. Applya, I honestly think that having more people able to do the content would reduce the chances of teaming up. Yo, Sanch, how are you doing? How can you see who's fighting on the thing? I don't know. I don't think you can. That's what I'm trying to check. I'm going to the castle to find out. If you guys want to see if there's, I'm going castle and I'm gonna see if there's something there. But like, I swear, if there's more people on the tournament, the chances that people team up is way lower. Because if you need to go through like 3 or 4 rounds to get to the Edana fight, people are not gonna team up. They're just not. And even if they team up for one fight, and then only one of them is gonna go through anyway, so you don't need to see them again. You get hash symbol next to your minimap if selected. Okay. How much you are pulling at 380 spot? I was doing like 12.6k without Agris. Hold on. Let me swap to this. Like, you see here? You don't get any information on who's joining or not. You just don't. There's no information. Yeah, like there's no information. Well, at least now we know. Is there anyone that like got in that's streaming? Because it should be starting like a minute. People won were Sork, Ninja, and Kuno. I mean, it's gonna be the rat classes or like a Zerk or some shit like that. That's normal. Misty. No, Misty's not. Blue Stars. No, maybe Yura. Yura has a lot of gear score. No, he's not in. Zero maybe. No, Zero is not in. Oh, a random PV guy got in because Zero is watching, and is still grinding instead of going into the thing. The guy is still grinding instead of going into the thing, by the way. That's supposed to start in a minute. Ooh, it's called, I can't see the name because it's like Wolf TV or some shit. Insta Wolf TV. Bro, is grinding instead of going into the thing. What? It, like, you're supposed to go in at 5 minutes. It's already past the thing, the time, I think. I miss it, Jules. Okay, Jules didn't go in, didn't get in. Byrog didn't get in. Well, you see the problem already, right? I'm checking like 10,000 streamers and Insta Wolf is a streamer, yeah. Because Zero was checking stream. You can only enter now and it starts, yeah. You can only enter now and it starts at 10, but you need to enter now, right? And I was saying that you see the problem already with this content is that you can check like 50 streams and not a single one, not a single person made it in. No, I'm not in, Zero. I'm not. I didn't have the highest gear score for sure. I told you, like the base concept of this mechanic of like this content, the base concept is good, but the implementation of the 10-person free for all is completely wrong. It's just completely wrong. I can't find any streamers that made it in besides the guy that Zero found. And everyone like opted onto his stream to see the content right now. And he's not even going in. Like, he's not even going in yet. I don't understand. Like, okay. I'm watching if he's actually gonna make it in, because I think he's the only person streaming this. He got in? Oh, Byrog is in? Oh, he is in. Oh, Byrog is in. Okay, we can watch Byrog then. Hold on, we can watch Byrog a bit. Hold on. Yeah, apparently Byrog is in. I want to watch this, so I'm just gonna pull up Barrock stream. Okay. Oh yeah, there's a stormtrooper. Oh no, Barrock is doomed. This is Anslar, by the way. This is the Anslar. This is the Anslar fight. There's a Doza, Zerker, Musa, Lan, Wuza, Musa, Ash, Wukong, Sage, and another Ash. And you don't know the names, by the way. You don't know the names because they hide the names, so you can't like focus someone specifically. Yeah. Zerk is a duck. Yeah, that makes sense. It makes sense that duck is one of them. Because he's like super high gear. One minute left. Is he buffed even? He has a DR. He has a calc. He has a calc on. He didn't even... Is that the AP house buff? It is. Okay. I think he should be fine. But yeah, you were right, by the way. This area here, if it closes like here, if it closes like on one of these spots, people are just gonna abuse the high ground. That's horrible. Like, people are just gonna abuse the fucking high ground there. Once you're gonna get so low. So low. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. They already are lying him. That guy's FK. That guy hasn't moved. Okay, apparently you get protection if you don't move at the start. Crazy. One of the ashes already died, by the way. One of the ashes already died. Look at the top. Oh, that's another guy that's gonna die there. No, the land got away. It's a suck land, by the way. Is that the insta-wolf guy? I think it was on a land. Okay, I'm a bit... Duck is gonna win this, by the way. Duck is 100% gonna win this. I don't see a way that the Zerka loses this match against... Unless the other players are good at PvP. One by having the highest gear score. Oh, Pyro got one. He's on the ground. There was an auto combo. He's fine. Oh, that's an Awakening Sage. Okay, it's a PvE Awakening Sage. Barrock is fine. I know that like there's a circle mechanic that like closes in, though. Barrock will wipe floor with Luduck. I don't know. I doubt. I think right now the thing is like most of the classes left are like dash classes that are not gonna fight people. I feel like. I haven't seen the Zerka in like since the start. I heard Zerka is victim class. Who's been feeding you lies? You know that Byron could probably get on one of the pillars like the Mystic did, by the way. I just saw him jump like really high. I feel like if he wanted, he could definitely scum this and go into a pillar. He's playing better than I was expecting. I thought he was like a PvE only player, but it seems like he knows how to rotate protections in PvP. That was kind of iffy there. 10 fighting in the arena? Yeah, that's literally George. But the arena is like really big. And it only starts shrinking at 5 minutes, I think. Oh shit. Oh, he's inting. He's inting so hard. They should introduce those RNG buffs from Marcos. Shut up, bro. Oh, he found the strat. He found the strat. He's gonna fly over to there or some shit, or try to. He fell down! He's gonna die! Okay, no. Bro, what is this? Oh shit. I can't alt tab apparently. Sorry. I didn't know I couldn't alt tab. I was trying to check if like a message appeared saying who won at the end. Cause maybe the other things already ended, like the other castles. I think only the Wukong and the Lan and the Ash died. I think I saw first castle end instant. Nah, there's no way it ended instantly. I know 1-1. I knew Wuzo was broken. Oh! Varog is... Ooh, okay. Yeah, the V up. Oh! The fuck was that? He's doing the full screen axe. This would be so much more fun if we didn't have a DR rock meta, though, by the way. If DR wasn't so broken, I think this would be a bit more fun. Also, the arena might be too big for the start, I'm not sure. It just, yeah, it's way smaller now. It's only the circle, like the inner circle now. I think it's only Barrack that doesn't have 1 or 2 DR crystals. I don't think you can go with DR crystals because you lose the shit AP. Maybe 1, but you need to have the requirements for the boss to go in. You can't go into the thing with if you have less gear score than the boss requires in the first place. Oh shit, he's just losing the essay trade to the Musa, bro. I wonder where the Musa is. Because I feel like the Musa could have stayed there and actually killed Pyrog. I think he kinda hinted it. Where is the land? The land died like at the start. Like it was the second person to die. The Ash literally died as soon as the fight started. Okay, he's dead. Yeah, he's dead. Oh no, he's not. I think he popped a DR whale. Carried by DR whale. Where's the duck? I don't know, I haven't seen the Zerker. Actually, good question. I haven't seen the Zerker for the past like 6 minutes. Like he definitely just found a spot to hide, I guess. Okay, Barrack is dead now. Yeah, the DR wheel just ended. He's lying down somewhere. Is he? Is he streaming maybe? If he's not streaming, it's because he's coming it. Yeah, he's not streaming. He's coming it then. Please go spectator mode. Please go spectator mode. Do not leave. Do not leave. Like, where is the Zerker? There's only 4 people alive and you don't see the Zerker still. Yeah, fight the Zerker for us. That's not a Zerk. He's alive, that's not a Zerker. That can't be the Zerker, he's alive on the thing. Like, you see the full HP there. What? Oh, there's the... Imagine he just disconnected, didn't count as being dead, and if he has the highest gear score, he just wins by default. Imagine that. Imagine that. Wouldn't that be funny though? Like if you just disconnected and the game thinks you're still alive, so it just gives you the win at the end. 200 IQ stars. Yeah, it seems like the Zerk was on the ground dead. So I guess the UI is just bugged or something. I think the Woos is gonna win. I think this year the symbol is like who's winning right now. He's waiting AFK. I mean, he's dead in the screen. He's dead in Byrok's screen. That's why we're not sure. But yeah, when they said that the circle was gonna shrink, I thought it was gonna shrink like Arena of Arsha, by the way. Like, I thought it would shrink like Arena of Arsha. Like, way smaller. This is too big. I feel like this circle is too big for 1 minute left. No? Check DMs. Wait, so he's not dead, but he was dead on Byrok's screen. Okay, Duck is actually just okay, Duck's gonna win. Yeah, Duck's gonna win. Is apparently hiding on top of a pillar up here. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, Duck's gonna win. Doesn't matter. All of these guys are just SA trading for nothing, because then Duck's gonna win in 3 seconds. He's FK because of the rules. Doesn't matter. He's the one that's... I'm gonna send this to the chat, but hold on. Okay, so for people wondering why the Zerka won, you have the Discord there. It's kind of bad you can do that. Because PA doesn't know how to fucking make content properly, bro. They don't. They fucking don't know how to make content properly. This is why I want to make a rant video about this shit. This is why I want to make a rant video about this shit. Because... And I said here on the fucking point... It's easy to avoid fighting and scum a win like Duck did. Because it's based on HP. And the only way to fix this is to make some sort of like a point system based on like number of kills, damage done, and CCs. Like, it's not hard, bro. You need fucking PowerPoint presentations to explain to PA how shit their content is. It's crazy. It's fucking crazy. Whatever. Who won? Duck won. Yeah, it was AFK at top and won. Yeah. Complete fucking bullshit, bro. I still think Duck would have won, by the way. If you played it normal, I think Duck probably would still have won because Zerker is broken. And half of the players that were there don't know how to PvP. Let's be real. I think half of the players that were there don't know how to PvP. Like, one of the Ashes, the LAN, Barag was just rotating skills, right? I feel like Duck would still win if he played it properly, but it's still stupid. It's still stupid. Waiting for Duck's next stream where he cries is that he's no PvP content. You already know. He'll cry that no one wants to fight Conquer and no one wants to be better than Conquer. while, but he'll be talking about it while lighting on top of the thing. Sorry, gotta be delusional if you think Duck could win this. He has brain damage and no ones. He couldn't even play AOS. Duck literally got top 100 on AOS in Zerker because the class is broken. Like, simple as that. Like, Duck has gotten top 100 on AOS on Suck Zerker because he has enough brain cells to play the class to a decent level. And the class is broken. So that's why I think they probably would still win. Because Zerker can just abuse the mobility to stay alive. And eventually, if you get a grab, you can one-combo people. Unless they're running a lot of DR, which you can't really on this mode. I don't see a world where you would lose the 1v1. Unless everyone else would actually like team up to deal with him. Imagine beating this Zerker in 1v1 now. You don't. Especially if the arena stays that big. The arena with 1 minute in was like the whole size of Arena of Arsha right now. You know? Like Arena of Arsha, 1 minute in is basically from here to that stable. But this mode, 1 minute in, was like from here to that player over there. Like it made no sense, the size of it at the end. How many pen armored Duck has? He has 1. I'm pretty sure. He got 1. I don't think he managed to get more. Because he was unlucky. Check Discord. What did you send me? Yeah, bro, I literally posted that in chat earlier. I literally posted that in chat earlier on Twitch. Yes, 2, bought 1 tapped one. Oh, I thought you only had 1. Well, doesn't matter either way. Like imagine trying to kill a Zerker that has two Nov armors on a 1v1. You are not doing that. Like you just are. You aren't. Like you aren't. Because if you can't one combo, he'll run away, heal to full, and go again. I don't think is anyone gonna take the cast. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like the only way people take a cast is like a really good 1v1 class on a good player gets into the fight. Because like I don't think I'm delusional for saying that Duck is not a bad Zerker. Like Zerker is just an easy class to 1v1 on and small scale on. You don't need to be that good at it to actually put in work. Like you just don't. Let's be real. Because all you need to do is be tanky enough to survive a combo, and you can do as many fuck ups you want to. You'll be able to get up, heal up, and go again. Like that's just how the class works. And if you want a proof of that, go look at all the Suck Zerkers that were playing the game during the hardcore server. That's what I want to say. Just go hardcore server, take every player that went into the hardcore server with a Suck Zerker, and all they did was get CC'd, tank a combo, get up, abuse the fact that they're faster than everyone else to heal back to full, and then come back. Like, you have your proof right there. Like, the proof is right there. Does Zed have gear? I don't think Zed has gear, no. It was definitely not him. Yeah, so... oh, I need to open my Black Shrine bosses. Forgot to do that. I think I was gonna grind Orbiter, but I feel like if I go Orbiter, Duck is already doing his patrols, no? Now you can't even grind outside of Marnie because the Edanas will start doing their patrols around those grind spots. It's probably gonna be even harder as a streamer. I feel like it's gonna be really easy for Edanas to just stop every streamer from grinding on the server. Without using Marnie. Okay. Devil earring, nice. Okay, that's nice enough. Let's see how much we got here. I need a twisted crystal. Nope, no luck. Okay. Where's the... Can you even check who's the Edana now, by the way? Like, if you click on this, you can't. That's kind of shitty, no? I feel like there should be some UI who showed who won the castles. Maybe if I type Edana? No. The same tier dog shit like that's just tanking the dasher zone for a win. That was kind of funny though. That's just going outside and starting rotating skills and full healing on suck track was kind of funny. I'm gonna be real. That shit was kind of funny. Auto move. Sell item. No, not sell item, sorry.
Just let me know. I'll guard it as though it were my own treasure.
Oh shit. Essences of Dawn are like really low priced right now. The fuck?
I'm obsessive about detail. No one can.
Bro, every dev is crashing like crazy as well. What the fuck? Bro, unironically, give it like a month more and Boss Blitz rewards are gonna be complete fucking trash. You give it a couple more... Oh, it's showing up now. There's no way Archer won the Nymphomaret Castle. I mean, I'll ask if it was on Archer.
I'm obsessed. I always fancied myself a hut.
Okay, it wasn't on Archer. Okay. Okay, it wasn't on Archer, guys. It's okay. Any streamer that got Edana participation? Byrock and InstaWolf TV. Thoughts on the Duck victory? It's whatever. You probably would have won anyway. At least shows to PA how shit the system they designed is, you know? But yeah, I was saying like you give it one more month or two and the rewards from Boss Blitz are gonna tank like crazy just because Devos and SSCs of Dawn are gonna be in the garbage price wise.
No one keeps tighter inventory than I do. I always
Go back to PvE. PvE. What's Devil min price? Like 200 mil, I think. Good question. Which one is the lowest necklace, right? Oh, it's way lower than 200 mil. I guess it goes all the way down to like 100 mil or some shit. The necklace is already below 200. Like the devils are gonna crash like crazy, which is honestly really good for new players. You know, it's really good for new players because their Nov Karazas are gonna be super cheap now. I love how people are telling me to cook a nice video. Like a nice rant video. Because like people watch this shit and they were like, bro, what the fuck? What the fuck did we just watch? This content was basically like 1,000 people trying to play musical share. You know? Like there's 1,000 people playing musical share and there's 3 shares for all of them. And everyone was like hoping that they would get in, but no one won, basically. It's so dumb. Okay, let me pop this. I need to buff up for bosses here. Okay, I can place it here, I think. Yep. Build a scroll. Boom, boom. I wonder how fast I'm gonna kill them now with more EP. I also need to go do my Gladius after. Let's start golden picking, sure. Which class is 1? I don't know if Einol was on Awakening on Deadeye or on Sakusa, because I know he plays both. So it either was a Wusa / Deadeye. The middle one, I think Ipu plays Doza and Archer, but I'm not sure. And the last one was a Suckzerker. That's like 36. I don't understand how. I feel like a lot of the people that got picked for the Edana thing on the first castle just didn't show up. But I probably would have to ask Einol, because he probably knows that, right? Like only he knows how the fuck you won in 30 seconds. Got free win? Yeah, but how? Oh, so you're telling me that unironically no one that got it joined. Crazy. And that's like that's another problem of the system. The people that want to participate should have to sign up today, not 4 days ago, you know? Like you should be registering today, not 4 days ago. Like you should be registering like 15 minutes before people got picked. It makes no sense. Yo, Game Maichi, thanks for the prime. 3 months. Enjoy your new batch. Should be putting token 15 minutes before? Yeah, exactly. Bro, where the fuck is this guy going? No, the dog shit PvP. I mean, they can still fix it, you know? They can still fix it. We still have time. As long as they like still looking at it, maybe they will fix it. Your iframes work on that 2 mechanics? I mean, yes. Why wouldn't they? You just need to be careful because the circle like lingers a bit. The red circle that it does, the CC lingers a bit. What? The guy teleported. The fuck was that? Can I CC on both Ranger? I mean, just don't be on that circle, bro. I don't know. I don't try to be on the circle either. I'm not that much faster, by the way. I thought I would be way faster with the extra AP we got. I guess we'll just scope. What? That's just okay. The delay on that is crazy. Thank God I survived. What is he doing? Oh, he's phase shifting here. Okay, okay. Yeah. DP mech now. Maybe I kill him here. Okay, I'm not risking. I am not risking it. Fuck it. Neo! Okay, not Neo. See, I didn't even beat my time, bro, somehow. I somehow didn't even beat my time, even though I have like 80 more AP than last week. Buff Corsair! Okay. We'll do Sangoon now. Oh, okay. So if you relog, apparently, it says Zoo 1. Okay. It says on the castle lose the lord if you relog. Oh, thought he was gonna disappear. C8 picking. I don't know how fast I do C8 to be fair. Like there's classes that do this in like 2 minutes though, yeah. There's classes that can do these bosses in 2 minutes, but they are like really broken in terms of single target damage. Which Corsair isn't. Like look at classes like Awakening Ranger basically. Awakening Ranger is like really good for these bosses. Yeah, I'm not risking that. This one is fine. Oh, Whip was on cooldown. I had a good pattern though on the attack. He didn't tie frame too much yet. You see there's a Shy did sit and Sangoon in 1 minute and 30. Bro, Shy is also really good for bosses. Their iframe costs very little stamina. And they have the buffs. Right? They have the buffs to do way more damage than other classes. And in general, like Shy single target damage is pretty good. Like the thing she lacks the most is AoE. It's not single target DPS. A shy well player has really good single target DPS. Despite of the reason, like people at the time would cope that Shy was like pretty bad at Dark Seekers, for example. But good Shys were pulling like really good numbers at Dark Seekers. For example. I didn't want to see buff, fuck. Shy is the best time of all the bosses, yeah. Do you know what class 1 Nymph? I mean, I can ask Hippo, but he said he wasn't on Archer. Because Zippo is an archer player, but I don't know what he was playing. No! Okay. On Big Sex Soccer's best result, at least this week. I wish like the leaderboards show the leaderboards of all time, not just this week. It's so annoying it's only this week. Let me message Hippo. Okay. I'll do C8, I C9 Sigun as well. Yeah.
I'll make you regret ever setting foot in this place.
Okay. Wait, that's not pathetic? Oh my god. How the fuck did that not face shift him? He's so low. That also works, I guess. It's gonna face shift here now. Yeah.
How pathetic. You'll soon be torn apart by your teeth. If you want to leave this palace, you will have to die to do so. Ruler of the Tiger Palace of Quebec, Sangu!
Oh, right, it's this face.
As protector of this land, cannot be defeated.
I wonder when we get in the next C10, by the way. I wonder if we get it before the end of the year. Because they're gonna be done next month with the new region, right? So I feel like if they get done with the new region, even if they need to fix shit like the new crazy PvP content, I feel like the PvE team should start working on the next C10. And I hope that they kinda already look at rebalancing the rewards from C10. Shit, I couldn't dash forward. What? The fuck was that? It fixed the grind zones? Yeah, they do. The bug zone, the grind zones are like, all three grind zones have bugs right now. The second one is the one that has like the least impactful bug, but it also has a bug. Because I got a bug yesterday on it. I think on Korea and Russia they announced participants 1 hour before. It's 1 hour before Node War, but it's not 1 hour before the actual fight.
If you want to leave this place, you will have to die to do so.
Or 1 hour before the fight. That's weird, yeah. Here was 5 minutes, basically, or 10 minutes. No! Okay. I need to repop drought here. Now we do Gumio. Yeah. Need to stretch a bit. Maybe they fucked up the use times. I mean, it wouldn't really surprise if they did. Thank you for the follow, Japanese. I can't read that name, sorry. So exactly the time they said in patch notes. Yeah, it was. It said it was gonna be revealed an hour before Node War, and that's when it was. Like, that's what it said in patch notes. That's for sure. Yeah. Need to do 5. Okay, that was kind of risky. I don't know how many went in. I think only 1. 2, 3. And it 4. Go away. You can go in. Okay, that's 5. I don't know why I say fucked up. Because it was saying that they got the message 1 hour before the fight started. While we got like 5 minutes before. But yeah, on the patch notes it said it was 5 minutes before. So I think the patch notes were right. So maybe it was just wrong on Korea and the other region, Asia. That was kind of a risky move. Okay. Okay, that's a phase shift here. Oh, it wasn't a phase shift, I lied. She's gonna dash. She did dash, but way delayed. Like, what the fuck was that? Gonna buff here, fuck it. She's doing 3 clones. Yeah, W. That's green flames now. No, I actually skipped green flames. Not good. Because it would be maybe more free damage after. No! I hinted. I actually hinted. I saw she was not aiming at me, so I thought I wouldn't be hit by the attack. Because she was like dashing like that. I thought I wouldn't be hit by the attack. The AoE on that shit is way too large. Ah, fuck me. Yo, Modeling, how you doing? That attack just one-shots, by the way. If you get it by a single tick of the dash, that's why you kind of need to spam PV iframe during that phase. I shouldn't have gridded. He's in such a bad spot, no? Like, what the fuck is that? Okay, I'll wait for her to dash there. Yeah. had such good patterns, by the way, last... And now I'm getting bad patterns. Yeah, I can't full commit for damage here. She summoned some bombs. Okay, we're fine though. Okay, baseball. How many orbs? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 is a lot. Okay, that's 2. That's 3. 4. I completely missed that one. 5. 6. Did one more. Through that one. I missed. Okay. 7. Okay. Insta TP away. Classic. Oh, that's 3 clones? 3 clones? W? Where is she? There. She was AFK for so long there. The fuck? Oh right, that's easier through protection. Very fun. No, I need to dash away. Now she's gonna dash towards me. Ooh. I just need to be careful with the explosions that come from the middle now. Okay, she's phase shifting here. We're skipping green phase again. Okay, let's not fuck up this time. One, 2, 3, 4, and 5. She's in a good spot for me to do damage too. Just need to be careful with this bombs she's spawning. No! No! Okay, let's go. We have some add-ons for PvE Corsair. I think they're up to date here. On the description, I think they're up to date. But you can also take a picture of this. Hold on. You can take a picture of this as well. Yeah, hello Bilby, how are you doing? Okay. If you didn't take picture, just clip instead. Okay, let's do C9 now. Last one. Yeah, as I said earlier, like I hope they somehow think about rebalancing the rewards, because soon enough they're not gonna be worth that much. Doing these bosses, just because Devos and the Essences of Dawn crashing in price. I think the only way they can somehow save this content is if they make it drop like more gold bars and shit like that. Like more gold bars, I think would solve all of the issues. Or maybe like crown stones. That could also solve issues. Because everyone needs crown stones anyway. Jesus damage, what the fuck was that? One shot my frontal guard and almost one shot me too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Okay, I completely fucked up. I'm so dumb, bro. I casted F 3 times instead of 2 and then iframe. Whatever. You don't have to attack monsters? What you mean you don't have to attack monsters? Like you're asking if there's more ways of getting money besides just grinding? Is that what you're asking? Because yes, there is. The problem is that the grinding is always up to date. The most money... The grinding is always up to date with the current like highest reward for your time, because they're always releasing new grind spots that give you good money, while the rest of the PvE content, because they don't update the rewards, it just falls behind and eventually it becomes useless. An example is the C7 bosses, the Calamity 7 bosses, which was like the lower version of difficulty of these bosses. They were completely fucking useless in terms of rewards for the past like year and a half to 2 years. Like ever since gearings have been sitting on the market, they basically give you no money. And another example is the dungeons. Okay, that's 5. It's 4. With this one is 4. Need one more. Yeah, like the dungeons, they never got like their rewards upgraded, so they are pretty bad reward wise right now as well. And I hope EA does something about it too, because like dungeons, we just need like a hard mode, basically. Like PA needs to give us a hard mode for the dungeons that gives you like more gold bars and more memory fragments and shit. Oh shit, it's this one. I'll let him dash. Oh no, I won't. Doing another attack. I'll let him dash now. Okay. God, I hate this song. Okay, green flames. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, it's a circle. New. Oh, He's 1 HP, bro. He didn't die. Crazy. I thought I was gonna kill him here. Okay, now Neo. Neo! Okay, there we go. Ba-ba-da. There. Oh, Node War started. Are we full? Maybe I should go Node War. How many is it? I think we're not full actually. Yo, Melody, how you doing? It's Medaya 1. Okay, hold on. Let me take the Magnus down. The Edana of Erbit the Castle bestows a blessing. Crazy. I wanted to do the Edana, no, the Gladius, but we might go Node War first. I didn't notice it was already Node War time, and it's capped, so I think this is capped, right? It is. Okay. Capped PvP. Capped. Crystal. No, not crystal. Add-ons. PvP. There we go. Pop that. I'll go Medaya 1 then. I don't know if we even have slots. I think we do, but I'll check. Because I don't know if it's 50 people or 55. Let me tie 2 yes up then. Okay, we have too many. Okay, so we are capped. I wasn't sure. I thought it would be 55, but it's 50. Okay. Oh well. I'll go do the gay Gladius then. I'm good as well, Mellow Popo. I am also good. Oh. Oh, right. I need swap servers. I forgot that if you leave the town without being like part of the Node War, they instantly TP you back now. Oh, but my server changes on cooldown. Fuck. I think I'm trapped here until I can server swap. Fuck me. Surely I can channel swap now. Nope. You know, I think I'm adding I'm adding the the duck screenshot to the to the PowerPoint presentation. I think that's a good addition, you know. You do like a new slide here, boom. Oh, I need to save the image, okay. Can I server swap now? Nope, still on cooldown. Bruh. Let me go character selection. Soda, soda. Dona, coda. Dan 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 dan. Ba 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 da da. Ba ba da ba da ba ba da ba ba da. One day did anything? Duck did. Can I server select now? I can. Valenos 4 might be loved. Who did? Let Duck BDO. Check my Discord. Cover put a picture there. If you want to see how to play the game. Are we acting like we didn't know this was gonna happen? Of course we knew that was gonna happen. It was more than obvious. 0 PvP players. There was a couple, I think. One of the Musas looked like he knew how to play, and the Wuza as well. I think the Wuza was a PvP player. Even had like the Stormtrooper effect and shit. Lobble? No. Balanus. Oh. Yeah, like the last 2 people alive were a Musa and a Wuza that kind of looked like they knew what they were doing. But they had no chance of winning because they had no idea that Duck was just like hiding. Even though it was kind of obvious, to be fair. Because you could see the HP on the Zerker on top. Like you could see that the Zerker was still alive on top. So he was definitely alive, you know, and hiding. But they didn't even try to look for him. So I think that was more than obvious what was gonna happen. How does he win then? By HP, yeah. If you have the highest HP, you win. If 2 people have the highest HP, the person with more gear score wins. If they have the same gear score, then it goes down to level. And if you have the same level, it's probably just RNG at that point. If it's like the same level and same experience, that is. Loot buff is server wide? You mean the Edana one? It is, yes. The Edana server loot buff is server wide. So if he pops it, you can grind any server and get the buff. At least that's what it said on the patch notes. And I believe the patch notes. You know? OPA devs. I mean, that was definitely a dev fault in my opinion. It was definitely a developer fault. Like, I don't know what to tell you. The developer should have imagined that that was gonna happen, you know? Like, they just should. Because it was more than obvious. Have 30 hours a week of boosted drop rates. Yeah, but it's only for the spots that ticks, right? So if the Orbita Castle guy pops it, it only applies to Orbita. It doesn't apply to the other two spots. Pop that. I'll repop that. Okay, let's go. Okay. Oh, we already won Node War? Okay. Apparently the Node War is already over. I guess it's fine that I didn't go then.
Show me what you're made of. Who will be the final victor, I wonder. Might need some distractions. Perhaps this will hold you in place.
Oh, that's the iframe.
This should be a breeze for someone with your experience, right?
I think the list
Let's see.
from this first phase, the ones I like to fight the least is the Sork and the DK. On second phase is the Ninja, and on this phase I fucking hate the Sork and the DK. Because they actually can block jump me. They fucking think this is a PvP session or something. Okay, she's in iframe again. Cringe.
Interfered with my work. I acknowledge your abilities.
That one is in iframe again.
Had you taken my hand, we could have stood together once more, as we once did. The world still has many
Oh. Ivid. I was gonna die because I was in Spiral Soak exactly when the fucking red dot appeared.
This is just the beginning of the disaster.
I was on my one skill that takes like 2 seconds to cancel, so I was gonna definitely die there.
Squirrel, break free of your fate.
Am I glad we have occupation? Yeah, I mean occupation can be fun sometimes, but I think we getting it too much, so people are getting a bit annoyed with it. Because every like 2 weeks they pick occupation here. And let's not forget that occupation was literally the reason why Node War guilds and in Node PvP in general died. It was literally the first reason. So I don't understand why they are so fixated into playing it again.
You dare challenge a god with such feeble skills. Make sure you know where to put the blade in your hand.
Oh, okay, it's this one here.
Do you believe your justice is moving in the right direction?
Oh, the Kuno is here already.
Without a proper purpose, you'll only head towards inevitable ruin. If we can't stop Hadouin, we'll face the same fate. The calamity does not happen only once.
Which one got turned off? Found it. It's this one here.
Let me give you a special
Range.
of the
It's the ranger. I hate the ranger as well. It's the ranger and the fucking ninja that are the worst ones.
Only I can properly handle the heart of Edana here. You've grown stronger than before. How about this then? Let's test your endurance. Show me
Okay, didn't turn any off. W. I need to dodge that. Almost fucking died.
be done with your foolishness.
Getting CC'd by the ranger again.
The world still has many truths to realize. Do you simply wish for this story to
There's 3 shadows now. I think I'll maybe be able to kill it before.
Don't tell me it's something boring like world peace.
No! No, fuck. I was so close. That's so sad.
Are you looking
It's okay. I can do mechanic and be fine. Maybe. The thing was literally like 1 HP, by the way. That's why I'm sad.
everything has an order?
Turned off one of my things like with 1 HP left.
I will bring the truth
Bro, I'm back. Activate already.
with your blood.
Okay, there we go. New. Jesus. Yo, Dans, how you doing, Danes? Dans? I don't know. Guild solo on uncap? Was there only one guild on uncapped? Really? A base Debo! Let's go! Unlucky. Well, I got a try. I got a try last week, so I can't complain. Goodbye. Bye bye. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. Anata no e. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da. Yeah. Well, I only wanted to stream that Edana shit. I think I'm gonna call it a day on stream today. I still wanted to do some workout stuff today, you know. Wanted to watch some anime, chill a bit, so I'm gonna do a very short stream. I find someone to raid. Oh, perfect. Haven't raided blue stars. Okay. Okay, guys. Good night, everyone. I'll be back probably tomorrow. If not tomorrow, then Tuesday. I'm sending you over to Blue Stars. She's a new streamer, kinda, on our category. She came over for Lost Ark. So go give her support. Go say hi to her. She's also a Fox girl, so you know, W. And yeah, everyone have a good night. Bye bye, bye bye.